5 seconds. Yo. 5 bars, 5 seconds. Yo.
Get Fios, the fastest internet in America, now with Hulu on Us. This is internet and TV built right.
This guy thought it was funny to do a drive-thru prank, where he pulls up.
I'm ready. 201. You're not getting your drink. Go.
Damn! She chugged the Coke in his car. You're not getting your drink. You can use that YouTube AdSense money you're gonna get from this video to clean your car. Or probably get a new car. Worth it. I don't know about you guys, but soda mess, the absolute worst substance to clean. Yes, worse than pee. Revenge isn't always the answer, but sometimes it's just so worth it. Dear person who's been using my crest, I shot a load into the tube last Monday. I think if somebody's brushing their teeth, they would notice. I'm still trying to figure out how you did that. When I was a kid, I had a bedwetting problem. I'm not ashamed of this now, as thousands of other kids had the same problems. At the time, however, this was humiliating. My younger brother started telling all the kids around school how extensive the issue was. I was mortified. Even after our mom told him to knock it off, he continued. So I decided to level the playing field. The whole hand in a cup of warm water didn't work. I stood over him as he slept one night and pissed on him. The next morning, my mom was horrified and wound up taking the call from my grandmother. I don't know what to do. Now both of them are pissing the bed, she explained, clearly frustrated. After a few more times of framing my brother as a bedwetter, he completely stopped using my embarrassing problem as his entertainment. This guy peed on him! Instead of like spilling some water on the bed like a normal person, he gonna straight up pee on him. Okay. I mean, instead of beating some sense into him, this is a way you could get him to stop. I feel like any other brothers would have just like beat each other up over it. But peeing, you take it to a whole new level. This person wrote a card for Valentine's Day. Roses are red, violets are blue. Pack your bags because I'm leaving you. Hope your Valentine.
This is Earth. And it's actually about 4.6. This is Earth. And it's actually about 4.6 billion years old. The Earth was created when asteroids around the sun collided with each other and formed a big round floating ball that we call Earth today. Of course, back then Earth looked nothing like it is today. It was really hot, with volcanoes erupting all around. About 4.5 billion years ago the moon was created. A planet size of Mars named Theia crashed into the Earth, and the bits and pieces left by Theia formed what is now known as Moon. Over the next billion years meteors showered the Earth, and in those meteors, there was small amount of ice. Slowly, very slowly, very slowly the Earth filled with water. And 3.9 million years ago the first organic life was born in the depths of the sea. Over the years, volcanoes on Earth erupted, forming the first islands. And the islands later were moved by the Earth's plates. Jumping to 650 million years before us, we witnessed the first ice age. Wherever you look there's only white, the ice covers the whole Earth. This period is called the Snowball Earth. It's now 540 million years ago. And after the Snowball Earth oxygen is found in the oceans in the atmosphere. And after all the years buried beneath the ice, surprisingly the ocean life blossoms now. 375 million years ago. The ozone layer gets thicker and prevents sun's radiation from touching the Earth. and that creates the perfect place for life on land to be made. The first creature steps on land for the first time. And over the years these creatures grow stronger limbs, so they could move more freely on land. Animals so far have been laying eggs in the water, but lizards evolved. This little detail changed everything. Animals finally could move further from water and conquer the land. 200 million years ago, evolved into humans, 2 feet to see. And with this little detail, the human era began.
Meet Arnold. And again, he got into trouble. Arnold, don't be such an idiot. You have a billionaire president right in front of you. You can ask him for anything. And by the way, what did you ask for? It's a shame that this time Trump is the one mocking you, and not me. Because now you're going to replace him for an entire day. Why will it be a mockery? Just look at what he eats. Chips, burgers, rivers of cola. You'll kick the bucket before the end of the day. After eating Egg McMuffins and cola for breakfast, you're going to have a meeting with the security services, sign some documents, and, well, hell, screw this. Let's go have some fun around the city. You're now waiting for the presidential motorcade. These are 12 identical bulletproof cars that can withstand the explosion of a bomb. You have the ability to contact any of the leaders of the whole world. So Putin's invited you to the bathhouse again. That's a big A+, Arnold. And we can drive right up. It's lunchtime and a big pizza's waiting for you, smothered in ketchup and chocolate milkshake. This is kind of boring. Maybe we should declare a state of emergency. Or I know, we could troll Kim Jong-un. Maybe we should endorse a law like every American citizen must be subscribed to Meet Arnold. Home's the image, but in reality... Oh, so that's why he takes an annual salary of just $1. You asked for his salary as a reward. You're such a maroon. So, you got your $1, but you have to pay taxes for the whole $400,000, which is Trump's original salary, although he gives that away to federal agencies. So, Arnold, which kidney are you going to sell? In the modern world, it's hard to find the time to read. The folks at Blinkist have solved this problem. Within the Blinkist app, you'll find all the highlights from...
Wow, life sure is amazing. I can't wait to grow up and... my back. Maybe I'll do that. What was I talking about again? I think I'll just have a... my back. Wow, life sure is amazing. I can't wait to grow up and... my back. Maybe I'll do that. What was I talking about again? I think I'll just have a little...
They say we grow up fast, but what if it wasn't just an expression? What if, instead of living a life for 80 years, we went through our life cycle in just 24 hours? Yeah, you heard me. 24 hours.
How old are you?
7, but I look a lot older.
Within a day, you would grow from a newborn baby to a senior citizen on your deathbed. What would your condensed lifestyle be like? And could this really all going to grow up? So before we speed up the clock, let's break down how aging actually works. The cells in your body are constantly repairing and replicating themselves. At least they were. When you hit your 20s, the process starts to slow down and eventually stop. This is the reason why we age. The reason why cells can't repair themselves forever is due to a part of your DNA called telomeres. Telomeres protect the ends of our chromosomes that carry our DNA, making sure the DNA doesn't get and maybe even hiding in your basement. This is mold. It smells bad, it's creepy looking, and even if you don't know much about it, you probably know enough to keep it as far away from your mouth as possible. But what would happen if you ate some without realizing it? What would it do to your body?
Unlike their long relatives, domestic cats are natural hunters, able to stalk prey and pounce with sharp claws and teeth. Cats enjoy acute hearing. The black parts in the centers of their eyes are vertical, which can adapt quickly and can open and close like the aperture of a camera. However, with this particular cat, its eyes are a cut above the rest. This cat's eyes would leave a person mesmerized by its uniqueness. When Matilda the cat was just a kitten, her owners noticed that one of her eyes was slightly different. However, they had no idea that this was just the beginning of this pet's incredible transformation. Yes, by the time she was fully grown, this feline would look completely out of this world. Matilda the cat was born on Valentine's Day in 2013, which made her birthday a memorable one. She was born with 5 other kittens who lived in a somewhat unusual home. That's because Matilda and her furry siblings originally belonged to compulsive hoarders. Shortly after their birth, however, the kittens were taken in by the town's local animal rescue society. Once at the shelter, it didn't take long for someone to notice the adorable tabby. And so, when she was just 12 weeks old, little Matilda went to live with her new family. Interestingly, it didn't become that hard for Matilda to settle in and make herself at home. She sat on the couch with her new people, like she already owned the place, while Matilda's owner's dog whined on the floor. She has always been a boss, and Matilda liked it that way. At first, Matilda looked and acted like any other cat, but before long, her family noticed that one of her eyes appeared to have a bit of a squint from time to time. They didn't think much of it, however, although they did begin giving their pet a fitting nickname, Quasimodo. But when Matilda turned 1, the condition appeared to worsen. In fact, just after her birthday, the cat's right pupil swelled up and didn't go back to normal for many minutes. Concerned, Matilda's lady rushed her to the vet, but by the time they got there, the feline's eye had shrunk back down again and looked perfectly fine. For the next few days, everything went back to normal. Then, however, Matilda's eye flared up once more. The cat's owners rushed her to the clinic, but when they got there, she had once again recovered. By this time, though, her family were concerned that there was an underlying medical problem at the root of it all. The vet advised them to seek advice from an animal ophthalmologist, who would be able to tell them if there was an underlying issue with Matilda's eye. Now, despite everything, however, the family tried to remain positive. In order to give Matilda the best possible life, then, her humans contacted the rescue society which had first saved her. They thought that maybe they should inform Matilda's siblings' owners so that they could check their pets too, but instead they discovered that the organization had news for them. It turned out that the staff from the animal rescue had been trying to contact them for months. However, someone had misplaced their contact details during an office move. But now that Matilda's family had gotten in touch, they could finally relay the information that they had. 2 of Matilda's siblings had developed a strange eye condition, just like her. As a result, Matilda's owners consulted their vet once more, who retested the cat for feline leukemia. Astonishingly, the test came back negative. What exactly was Matilda and her siblings' condition if it was not feline leukemia? They already had felt down the last time. What was in store for them this time? The bizarre news prompted the family to make an appointment with a veterinary ophthalmologist, who confirmed that, like her littermates, Matilda had spontaneous lens luxation. The vet couldn't believe this mysterious illness, and it just made him cry. The condition